What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kaiza-Sama, and we are back with another DBZ Dokkan battle video. And with today's video, we are really just having a little bit of fun. I know Dokkan is a little bit dry right now as far as content, new characters, and whatnot. We do have 10th anniversary coming up just right around the corner. So, you guys just got to hold out a little bit. Make sure you are saving your stones. Now, with today's video, we have yet to actually defeat the Devil Awakens stages with a pure Saiyan based team. So we are not using Beast Gohan. We are using a friend unit that's Super Saiyan Goku, Max Link level 10, 100%, has some good equips on them. And like I said, we're basically just using a mainly Super Saiyan based team in today's showcase. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, with this first rotation, we do see Super Saiyan Gohan and Goten. I forgot to mention them. They are a older unit. As for their EZA, it's not like it's just super amazing or as if it really just like gives them a hell of a buff or anything like that. They're really just more of a compatible unit to just throw on teams here and there. I definitely wouldn't say they are like a serious unit that, you just definitely need to have. But I guess for like the majority of the Dokkan players that have just been playing for the longest, a lot of people probably have them either rainbowed or, just have them in general. Now, I won't be looking at a specific unit for this video. We're really just looking at the team as a whole. Really just looking at the compatibility between our Super Saiyan Goku unit with Trunks and Gohan. I was about to say Goten. Seeing the compatibility between them, Super Saiyan Gohan, the STR unit, our Tech Super Saiyan Gogeta, that's Goku and Vegeta before they fuse. Their extreme EZA definitely helped them out. They give us the rainbow key spheres, so that's one of the main reasons why I threw them onto the team. Some people might be wondering why did I throw them in and all that stuff, but there's really a handful of different ways you can build a Super Saiyan team. I really just wanted to basically incorporate the newer units composed with a few older units here and there, but I still feel like it's a super valuable and viable team at the same time. There we go, getting that super. And I'd say with this rotation it's pretty cheese, but at the same time it gets kind of questionable. Yeah, we got those orbs changed from Goku and Vegeta. Now as far as the placement with the slots, I have dodge on them, and then we're going up against a AGL BROLY boss, so they're pretty much safe. I'm more so concerned about Gohan, so that is something to kind of keep your eyes out on and see if you have dodge on your Gohan. I would at least put a little bit of dodge on him, but I know he actually stacks up from just being in the fight longer as far as actually getting attacks out and additional supers, increasing the key and whatnot. But I'd say the defensive stance that Super Saiyan Gohan and Goku take, it definitely becomes a huge help within this fight, because you have instances that these characters can actually die, but then that defensive standby that you put them in can actually save them. So here we go with Gohan. Gohan, he actually gets a lot of additional supers as well. So I'd say that's one of the upsides to him, once you actually get him going. He took a little bit of damage right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. And we got to take Gogeta. 7 mil with the first attack is really not that bad, honestly. Then we got the additional super. Come on. Okay, got that dodge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people try to focus on putting so much crit on their characters. It's not always about crit, people. It's not always about crit. Now, I did pop that Whis because if you have fought this stage, just in general, depending on what team you used, you can more than likely understand why a Whis would probably be like necessary. Because once you get to this phase of the AGL BROLY boss, he definitely becomes like a top red zone type level of boss that you need to get through. It's not something that's like easy peasy unless you're coming in with like a busted extreme team, you know, because I've already done a video, you know, taking down these events with, you know, BROLY teams. So, you know, unless you're using just a busted extreme team, then that's a major difference. All right. Alright, so we've activated those, and we'll put Super Saiyan Goku into the defensive standby. Okay. Now we do have that unit super attack. That's one reason why I include Trunks and Goten on this team. Because after they got their EZA, they definitely became a very viable unit to put on a Super Saiyan based team. You know, because they not only do they get these unit super attacks, but they can also have great chances of dodging additional supers. If you build them up with like additional dodge, then you're definitely looking at, you know, a solid youth type of unit. Let me see. They should do, I was about to say they should do some decent damage. Being that we're type advantage, you know, I was expecting at least a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that dodge definitely saves them, but sheesh, that's what I'm talking about, man, with these older characters. Excuse me. They should do a substantial amount of damage. You got 10 mil at least. It's not too bad. Once we get deeper into the fight, though, you'll start to see the damage go up a lot more. Okay, they had a crit normal though, so that's pretty nice. Now, in a situation like this, you put it exactly like this. You will want your Super Saiyan Goku in slot 1, Gohan in slot 2, and then Gogeta, you know, like I said in his showcase video and other Super Saiyan videos, Gogeta is a more of a that floatable type of unit. He can either go in slot 1, 2, or 3. It really just depends on what the rotation is looking like and whatnot. But with their links, you know, pretty much that's why I'm really doing a showcase on the Super Saiyan team again, because I've gotten links up on a lot of these characters. Some of them still probably have like 1, maybe 2 links. It's like on 8 and 9, but like the main links that, you know, need the most attention, like paid attention to, those are the links that we, you know, basically need to focus on. Let me see. So our friend unit should do pretty well. And then the additional supers are going to deal a substantial amount of damage. 12 right there. Let me see. We get a 3rd additional. Yes, sir. Got that 13 mil. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that, you know, when you go into the Devil Awakens event, like I was just saying, there's two different teams to really get this event done with. You know, you can have either a busted extreme team, or you can have a busted super team, you know, that comprises of probably either just stacked up God units, or you're just kind of mismatching the teams a little bit, throwing a little bit of God Key, a little bit of movie hero, Super Saiyan, whatever. But if you're aiming to use a pure Saiyan-based team, then that's where things can look a tad bit different. All right. Now, with this AoE attack, this is the main thing that you have to look out for. There we go. So we got smacked right there. We had to dive right back into it. Now, one thing to keep in mind, like I said, with the AGL level of the BROLY boss, he does have the AoE attack just like the actual unit does. So if you're not careful, like I was saying at the very beginning of the video, if you don't have a team with units that are, you know, well built with dodge, defense, you know, team protecting type mechanics, then you can easily lose to this BROLY boss. Let me see. Now, going back into it, things are going to play out a tad bit differently. Some of our rotations are going to end up a tad bit different. Except for this first one. It's very ironic that we got Tech Gohan and Goten in the same first rotation again. Now, after we see the damage from Super Saiyan Goku, Trunks, and Gohan, Gogeta, he should actually give us a good amount of damage output, being that he's type advantage as well. So let's see what Gogeta does. He also stacks a little bit too. And then, if I'm not mistaken, between Gogeta and Tech Gogeta, they actually change our key spheres. So, you know, our key spheres can either end up changing to mostly physical, or our key spheres can change into rainbow key spheres, which is actually a huge advantage for a team like this when, you know, at least 2 or 3 of your units are like physical or tech or whatever the case is, or units that actually depend on rainbow key spheres. It took a little bit of damage. That's what I'm saying though. A lot of the older units, you probably, if you haven't already, then you probably need to go back, throw a little bit of dodge on them, you know, get a couple links up here and there, and you'll start to see that they can perform a hell of a lot better than what they did before. Now, we did go ahead and put Goku in his defensive stance. We pretty much have used Gohan's like attack active in a lot of our Super Saiyan videos. So for this video, we are going to try our best to either finish with the Goku active skill attack, or we're going to try and finish with our Tech Gogeta once he finally gets turned into Super Saiyan. Because I know a lot of people, you know, will look at these instances of like building up our charge power when we activate these actives and then we don't even use them. Sometimes it really just depends on the situation, because you can either end up in a situation with one of these bosses too that can actually lock up your slots. So sometimes, you know, certain moves may not even matter. So it could come down to, you know, a certain situation where you need to transform. We got the Whis being activated. Now, this is a small pet peeve of mine too, because I like trying to get challenges done and missions done without using items. But like I was just saying, in the last run, Whis is definitely going to help you out on this run because of the substantial damage that this AGL BROLY can actually do to you. Now, we will see how our tech boys perform. I honestly love seeing them do well against this phase of BROLY, being that they're type advantage. I love seeing them in this fight. Now, hopefully we get at least 3 supers with our Super Saiyan Goku. Come on. 3.4. Then we get another one. Hopefully we can get at least 4 or 5 with this one. Because I know it... Yeah. Gogeta. Come on. Do what Goku couldn't. Let's go. Come on. I need them numbers. Oh, where the additional? I was about to say. It was probably that normal that was about to, you know, it was dictating whether or not we were going to get that additional super. Now here goes Broly with the AoE. Let's see what happens. We tanked it. We dodged. Ugh. Took a little hit right there. Come on. Shouldn't be that bad. Yes, sir. Now we're going to should deal at least 9 to 10 mil with this attack. Oh, we got close to it. All right, now with this super, let's see what the damage output is. 5.3. I was hoping it would be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Now, let me see. We have an active to use. We have 2 actives to use. We'll put Gohan in slot 2. And we'll use Gohan and Goten's right here. All right. Now, we got that out of the way. Got some pretty good damage being type advantage, but now let's go ahead and see what Goku and his active attack actually do. We have a 72 charge, so it should be a pretty substantial amount of damage. Like I said, we would have used Gohan's active attack, but we use his pretty often, so I wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit. And, you know, just put a little bit of shine on some different Saiyan characters for this showcase. Yeah, 29, I said 29, 20.9 mil, basically 21 mil in damage. So that was pretty good. So now we can use the active with Gohan. I will activate it. All right, now we do have our Dragon Balls pop up. Now some people, even though I don't use Gohan's actual like attack with his active skill, some people were probably wondering, well, if you're not going to use his attack, what was the whole point of putting him in the defensive standby? Defense, people, defense. He is type disadvantage for this Broly boss. So that was pretty much the smartest thing to do with him, even though we aren't going to use his attack later on. You know, that's pretty much like just the gist of it. When you look at some of these bosses, you pretty much just have to be a tad bit smarter on some, you know, just certain occasions. Now, if we did have a additional turn to actually still go in facing Broly, then we definitely would have had enough time to actually use Gohan's active attack. Come on. We should get... Oh, I thought we were going to get another super. Now we do get the defensive stance. This AoE is going to hit us a little bit. And the defense. Yeah. I hate seeing them get hit, bro. I hate that shit. So yeah, if you have these guys, definitely consider putting a little bit of dodge on them, so they don't just get smacked randomly. Cause I definitely would have got real pissed, bro, if they got smacked by like a very powerful normal that was just occasionally dealing like 1.9 mil or something like that. Now this is where we get Gogeta and his transformation to pop up. Now, like I said, we are using a mainly Super Saiyan based team, but you know what I'm saying, we had to transform the one and only Super Saiyan God SS Gogeta. Now, with him transforming, though, we did recover that 54% HP, though, so we actually needed that. And then the key goes up by 3, attack and defense by 200%, attacks effective against all types, and then he gets hella dodge. So transforming him was very beneficial for us. Like I said, you know, it is still a mainly Super Saiyan based team. This was just a transformation that I wanted to, just actually take advantage of in the moment. We don't really get to see a lot from our God Gogeta, our physical God Gogeta. So, I wanted to take the advantage and actually use the transformation and just get it included in this showcase. There we go with that. Hopefully these other, I was about to say other 2 supers, but this could be the only additional super we get. Okay, we get another one. Because I can't remember how many supers we got last turn with them, but that could have simply just been, because of the general case that was a friend unit. My unit, for the most part, whenever I see them actually perform, I see them dish out at least 3 to 4 additional supers. Then we got Gogeta. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Now, he should be dishing out at least 8 or 9 mil with this additional super right here. That's ugly. That's a little ugly. I wanted 8, but we got 4. Like, geez Louise. Okay, got a little bit more right there. A little bit more. Let's see if this one can be 5 or 6 million. I'm not really too good with the numbers and everything with the kit and how much stats increase with certain key spheres and all that. If they pick up just a handful of key spheres, then it's like, okay, you can kind of keep up with a tad bit of the stats. But when they pick up just 8, 9 key spheres and you got burst being included, it's like, okay, I'm just going with the flow at that point. Now we do get Gogeta. We are going to transform our Tech Gogeta. This is one thing I definitely wanted to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now we get a few orbs that change. Not really too much. It's more based on like rainbow key spheres. So I wish they were, being changed to tech and rainbow orbs, but I guess that would be a little bit too broken. But we do have almost most of our links linked up with Gogeta. Of course, the last 2 characters, as far as our Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, they have most of their links connected. So we got 18.5 mil. Let's see. That man Gogeta taking out BROLY. Yes, sir. Man, I still to this day, I wonder how the fight would actually unfold with Super Saiyan Gogeta and BROLY if they were to fight each other in a movie. I still think, you know, how that could have finished out. But let me know down in the comments what you thought about this showcase, what you thought about this team. Let me know what team you used to actually finish out this challenge event, what team you used to actually add in the Golden Warrior Goku and all that good stuff. Like I said, I know Dokkan is a little bit dry right now, but hey, you know, we still got plenty of stuff to have fun with. So without further ado, I will wrap it up right here, and I will see you guys in the next Dokkan battle video. You guys take care. Peace.